How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Chicago decided to just skip spring, I guess, this year because it's 85 and it's sunny on May 1st. It's very windy right now. That's why I'm kind of hiding behind my car. But go over here, it's way windier. It's not that bad, so I hope the audio isn't totally ruined today. But I'm excited because I haven't done very well in the ponds of Chicago this year. All my ponds were the ponds that were good in high school, and they're not so good right now. So I got some better intel. I should be at a better pond today, and I'm going to be attacking it with this month's mystery tackle box right here. I already got this sexy little guy tied up right now on my big sexy. Let's see what's in the box actually though. So I've got a Catchco spinnerbait with a Biospawn Exo Swim with trusty little trailer hook. That is the setup I'm going to be using mostly. Then what else do we have in here? We have some hook bonnets, so nothing in your tackle box gets too messy. It'll protect your hooks on your swim baits, crankbaits, stuff like that. Here are those Biospawn Exo Swims. This was the spinnerbait, now it's just the package. Got some Lucky John chunk tails, which these are just little grubs. A beauty little topwater bait here. This is that Bagley Pro Sunny Bee Twin Spin. It's a little prop bait, perfect over grass, stuff like that. This will get you that big bite. Got a package of little big bite baits, fluke or drop shot baits right here. You can use them for either. And then we got a really big Boyd Duckett Squareable crankbait here. This is the BD 4.5. It's gonna dive down 4 to 6 feet. It's unbelievable how much I have to dodge the wind right now. I got my door open and everything, but that's what we're working with today. I think we're gonna stick with the spinnerbait because it's windy, it's kind of sunny, kind of overcast. It's springtime. And I gotta go clean that up. The reason I jumped up is that, hey, guess what would have happened if this door would have slammed? Boom, goodbye big sexy. So I gotta go get that. That's not good. All right, we got everything. It's safe in the car now. I can blame the wind all I want, but that was way more my fault than the wind's fault. You should never leave the big sexy in the door waiting to get slammed and a box of baits open to the wind. Let me get out of the wind for a second. This is what we're gonna be working with today. Beautiful little 1/4 ounce willow-leaved Catchco spinnerbait. We added that nice little trailer hook on there, so if fish are gonna swipe at it, they're gonna get hooked, and then a beautiful little Biospawn Exo Swim as a trailer. A lot of their pro boxes are designed to utilize like a presentation or two that are very productive during the time of year you get the box. And what better than a spinnerbait with a swim bait trailer and a trailer hook in the springtime? Oh, you guys wanna be in the video too? They're agreeing with me that the spinnerbait's clutch. Let's just hope the fish think so too. They should be biting. I mean, it's can't really ask for better spinnerbait conditions than what we've got today. Ugh. Okay, I kind of lied. This wind is much worse than I thought it was. It's much worse than it was in the parking lot. I'm also in the wind-blown little bay here, so that could also be it. As you can see, the watercolor is, well, it's not good. It's a couple inches. That was a big carp. Still gonna try to catch it though. Scared the hell out of me. Maybe that's what's also causing all this muddy water. The carp could all be spawning in this bay because the bay's really shallow. If all the carp are in here spawning and rolling around making it muddy, the bass will not be in here. In the spring, you always want to chase the windy banks because it's pushing the warmer water. Because all this warm surface water gets pushed like in this bay. But god damn, this is windy. There's one. Hammered it. Absolutely crushed it out in the middle away from all the carp. It is so windy. Can't tell if it's a good one or not. It's pulling hard. That's not that big. But it is the first fish of our day. Did you get caught in this? Oh, look at that. Perfect example of why you use that trailer hook. That fish totally missed the main hook. He just swiped at it. Trailer hook got him. Beautiful little male. And that right there is why Mystery Tackle Box added a trailer hook into the box. Fish are notorious for just swiping a spinnerbait in the spring. Hey buddy. What's wrong? Did it just die? I think it did. It's like a very freshly dead turtle. I wonder how he died. Yeah, his eyes are totally gone. He's dead. It doesn't smell at all. It's really weird. That turtle's about as live as this fishing is right now. The windy side of that pond was just not doing it for me. So I drove all the way around, and I'm now gonna be fishing the side that's out of the wind, that the wind is blowing out from. It's gonna be colder water, but I don't know. I don't know if the water was too muddy over there or what, but there was not really much of anything going on as far as bass activity. But there was carp activity, that's for damn sure. No way. I'm in absolute shock of what I just found, guys. This is my frog. I can't believe that. This has been here for 2 years. 100% my frog. This is my braid I had on there and everything. This is a black Nori's frog. We're the best frogs. The company is called Nori's right there. It was a Japanese company. When I met John like 3 or 4 years ago, we were both so on these frogs, but they changed the design. Like, oh my God, yeah, 100% my frog. One of the hook points was pointed. One of them was dulled and sharpened down a bunch because this bait had caught literally hundreds of bass. I cannot believe that. Has absolutely nothing to do with this video, but that is hilarious. I lost it like 2 years ago, and I didn't know where I lost it. Obviously, I lost it at this pond. It like fell out of my pocket or something. Hopefully, that's the good luck charm I need to turn this day around, because I have not caught jack in the hour and a half that I've been fishing. I'm about to switch ponds. Spinnerbait, springtime, stained water, windy, cloudy. They should be smoking this. Maybe this pond is just buns now. I don't know. All right, guys, we've had to make a big audible. That pond did not end up working out at all. I drove over an hour to fish it. Didn't really have any other options around there. Really thought it was going to be a gold mine, and it was not at all. So I went to the pond that I kind of fish a lot in my videos, but it always produces for me, so I was not gonna give up on this spinnerbait. There's one. Oh yeah. Right at the beginning of my cast, I took one pop with it and it smoked it. Oh, this pond does not let me down. It's not very big, but I will take him. And is he on that trailer hook? Yes, he is. Again, same scenario. Look at how that fish is hooked. 100% would not have caught him without the trailer hook. It's the first couple days of warm weather here. These water temps have just shot up. Just because it's 80 and sunny and the water temps are already in the 50s in the ponds, it does not mean they're like 100% active, ready to eat yet. They are still just warming up, just waking up from winter. It was 30s just last week here, so I mean, it's really weird. We went straight from winter right to summer and super windy, so they are not really like 100% eating in this area, at least, because they're not choking this spinnerbait. They're barely getting that trailer hook. So again, thank you MTB for putting that trailer hook in here. I think I'm doing with this spinnerbait that I love doing in the springtime or any time of year just to get some extra bites, is changing up the direction. You can do it with a spinnerbait, chatterbait, really any sort of reaction bait. Just little pauses, interruptions in the action, something to where if a fish is following it, it's going to make him react to it. Obviously, you're still going to catch most of your fish on the straight retrieve, but there's some days when they really want that interruption, and it makes the biggest difference in the world. It's the same reason why, well, I'm sure many of you have been in this situation. You get your jig stuck, a crankbait stuck, whatever it may be. Let's say you get it stuck in a log. You're trying to pop it free. About 10 seconds later, you finally get that bait free, and immediately a fish grabs it. It's happened to me a bunch, and it's just because it's a reaction. They're looking at it, and something different happens, and they snap at it. Same thing with the spinnerbait. It's going along, you snap it, they munch it. There's one. There we go. Pretty sure I just did a direction change. Maybe not. Come on, please be a little bigger. It's not bad. Not a bad fish at all. Whew. Chunky little one. This one again on that trailer hook, just barely swiping it. Like, that's how you know that fish is just barely munching the tail. But barely getting it. A lot of you are probably noticing, hey Chris, your trailer hook's on backwards, idiot. I did that on purpose, believe it or not. Thank you, fish. I did that on purpose, believe it or not, because I cut down this little swim bait to make the presentation more compact. And when I had this hook pointed up, it kept hooking the tail. For whatever reason, now that I reversed it, it's no longer hooking that tail. So we are good to go. There's one. There's a good one. Smoked it. Another one that's not a big one, just another male. When are the females going to come out? That is $1 million question. Another little male. Actually, that one might actually be a really small female. I think that is. Small little female filled with eggs. It's crazy how much this feels like a summer night right now. Like if I close my eyes, it straight up feels like it's end of June, July, like just a beautiful breezy summer night. And then you open your eyes and there's no green grass, there's no leaves on the trees. It's so weird how quickly it got this warm here in Chicago. Well, big fish, you have won today. The clock is running out on me. I gotta get home, and I've been procrastinating on dinner for quite a long time. But this video is not over. I am not satisfied and I am not giving up. Tomorrow, similar conditions. I'm gonna come back out here tomorrow and catch way more fish for you guys, because I am not satisfied with like the 4, 5, 6 I caught. Whatever number it was, I know this bait can be killer, and I'm going to do it justice tomorrow. All right, folks, we are back for day 2. It is midday right now. It's about 1 o'clock. We have storms moving in a couple hours. I think I might have 2, at most 3 hours to fish. Conditions are a little different today. It's just, ooh, that was a big frog. Conditions are a little different today, but it is just as warm, just as windy. So I'm really hoping they're eating this spinnerbait just as well. I have never been to this pond, but I got some good intel on it from my old high school bass fishing coach, because in a couple days I will be coaching for my old high school fishing team. So it's gonna be really cool. We're gonna, oh, there's one. We're gonna fish our sectional tournament, and we have our first fish already. It's probably smaller than anything I caught yesterday, but that is okay. Wow, it's really small. Starting off the day with absolute toads. Shockingly nothing in this culvert at all. Oh, well, there's one right there. Wow, this one might have about an inch on the other one. Oh, no. There you go. That one might have been 7 inches when the other one was 6. This is what I need to get back to. I need to be doing some more pond recon. Fishing new ponds that are not the ponds I've fished since high school. Well, Mother Nature is really not playing in my favor today. It's the rain has kind of picked up more, and that does not look good and is coming at me very swiftly. As you can see, the wind has calmed down a lot, and that's what's worrying me. It's like the calm right before the storm. It's like bad thunderstorms that we're supposed to have. Let me, oh, nice. Okay, well, that's great. That rain is coming very quickly. I guess I have to move fast. Oh, there's one. It's not a bad one. It's not my 5-pounder. He hammered it. Pre-storm spinnerbait bass. It was a little better. It's a healthy fish. I like the colors on him. This one too on that trailer hook. It's raining, thunder's coming. Let's go speed round. Let's catch a couple more. Oh, okay, there's lightning and I can see just absolute pouring rain right there. We are gonna hightail it back. I am not gonna get stuck in the pouring rain with my GoPro. Oh, yep, now the big raindrop started. I hate spring rainstorms. It's a pretty severe storm too. Lots of yellow and red on the radar, all stuff you like to see. Well, sorry guys, thought I'd have 3 hours to film this video and I had about 25 minutes. Still caught 3 or 4 fish, I think. Definitely gonna have to come back to this pond right here. I got back just in time, look at this. It is absolutely miserable out there. I can't believe the storms came so early, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles, especially in my life recently. Things are just not working to plan all the time, but that's okay. One day, the rainstorm is going to leave my head. The cloud of bad luck is going to leave. just like this rainstorm is going to leave probably later tonight. That was very cheesy, just like the country song, every rainstorm runs out of rain, something like that. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was very fun doing a little pond mystery tackle box challenge again. I shouldn't have to explain to you that a spinnerbait with a little paddle tail on the back, especially with a trailer hook, is just a phenomenal go-to spring spinnerbait. MTB, you knocked it out of the park putting that in the box this month. If you guys have not tried mystery tackle box yet and you would like to do so, use my code Chris, all caps CHRIS, to get $10 off your first box. We got exciting stuff the next few days. I'm going to be coaching for a high school fishing tournament. I'm very excited for that. I think I alluded to that earlier in the video, but that is what's coming up. And then I'm going with Spencer and Perrick up north, and then I'm going south of the equator. Big trip then. Things are going to be picking up, and I am so excited. I'm not going to have to fish ponds and dodge rainstorms and stuff like that for 1 to 2 pound bass for very much longer. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know all you love pond videos because most of you fish ponds. It's just the easiest to access in the country. So I'm going to get on out of here. Thank you to each and every one of you for watching. Thank you for your time. Peace.